Council, in executive session, we've considered a contractual matter pertaining to the sale of Allen Bennett Hospital located at the corner of Waydown Boulevard and Memorial Drive to receive legal advice concerning a lawsuit involving the sale of the Allen Bennett property. As stated before the executive session, Council has the option of taking action as following executive session. Do I hear a motion to come out of executive session?
No motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. We are now out of executive session. We will move on to doing some...
Don't vote.
Oh, excuse me, I ought to do that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Got ahead of myself. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Airwood?
Yes.
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Ms. Booker?
Yes.
Mr. Dumas?
Yes.
Mr. Bettis?
Yes.
Ms. Albert?
Yes.
Mayor Danner?
Yes. For those of you that have stayed, we do have some special recognitions that we need to make tonight, and I apologize. The wheels of government sometimes turn slow. We say that's for a reason, but there's not a real good reason on a school night when we've kept you this long, so we want to go ahead and do that. Councilman Baldwin is here with us to receive some recognition, but I know we've got some young folks here with us this evening that we want to recognize in terms of the 2016 Giving Thanks Student Art Show. Robin Bayuk and the good folks from the Greer Cultural Arts group have put this art show on, and some of that work has been displayed here in City Hall, and so we want to recognize all our winners tonight. And for those that stayed around, we want to give them the opportunity to come forward and be recognized this evening. So I am going to ask Ms. Bayuk if she'll join me here at the front. If you are with us this evening and you're one of our award winners, if you would please come up when your name's called. These are the winners from the Giving Thanks Art Show. Elementary School, Zane George is our first place elementary school winner. Is Zane with us this evening? All righty. Second place was Tracy King. Trace. Excuse me. I am sorry. There it is. Stay up here just a minute with you. Yep. Tracy is a third grader at the Shannon Forest Christian School. And the third prize in the elementary division went to Lily Martin. All right. Fourth place in the elementary school division went to Dawson Mackey. And a special appreciation goes to Tori Griffin. In middle school, first place, this is grades 6 through 8, Sophia Gray. Second place was awarded to Mary Valentine. Third place was awarded to Megan Mackey. Fourth place was awarded to Ben Broski. Special appreciation goes to Josiah Pack. In the high school division, first place winner was, is that Alex or Alexis? Alexis Anderson. Second place went to Ruth Kisby. Third place went to Chelsea Bain. Fourth place went to Maria Tucker. And a special appreciation went to Amani King. And we had another special appreciation that went to Cassidy Winkle. How about give all these folks a Thank you very much.
Sure, the mayor.
Scrunch up.
Give him a photo bomb.
All right. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Before I call Joe up,
Joe's coming.
Come on up.
Come on, Joe.
Joe knows this as well, and he'll understand and appreciate it. It's always good to remember why we sit in these seats. And we sit in these seats because of those children that were just up here. That's the future of this community. And we're here to help make those decisions that is about a better future for those kids. And sometimes when we get bogged down in weighty decisions about zoning or sales or all the different kinds of things that take up our time and attention, it is humbling to come in here and to be able to recognize children for their artwork. And lest we ever forget that, may we always be reminded that however important that we are sometimes, those that only come up to our belts are the ones that we're up here doing this for. I can't think of a better person to recognize tonight in that regard, because this was a council person that served this community for 15 years, and I know that I have seen him sit at this desk and agonize over what is best for this community in an unparalleled way. And I know that he has a heart for serving, and selfish service at that. It's truly a calling when somebody spends the kind of time that Joe Baldwin has in terms of his public service. And so, Joe, we wanted to take just a minute tonight to recognize your service. And this is a key to the city, so you can come back and visit anytime you want. And it says, in recognition of his dedicated and selfless service as a 15-year member of the Greer City Council and an 8-year member of the Greenville County Council, providing unparalleled leadership and support as a champion of the city of Greer and its residents. City Council proudly honors Joe Baldwin with this key to the city of Greer on this day, December the 13th, 2016. Joe, we want to give that to you, and thank you for your service.
The other thing I want to say is Rick said, Greer has been very good to me, and the most important thing that Greer did was, I came to Greer, I didn't know anybody, and I certainly didn't marry into the high society of Greer, but it's been, I married into the high society of Toluca, Mexico.
Always yours.
For me, and it's been a great place to raise my two children. I can't think of a luckier thing that ever happened to me than coming to Greer. Sort of happened by accident. Some of you all still don't know where I'm from, I don't think. But it did happen by accident. But I really want to thank the people of Greer for everything that they've done for me, and I hope that I help the city progress in some manner during my service. Thank you.
Thank you.
Classic, man. Classic quote.
Now you know why we'll miss him. With that, we'll move to the administrator's report. Mr. Jiggers.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. No report.
With that, Council will move to appointments of boards and commissions. District 6, we've got an opening is in District 6 for the Board of Zoning Appeals. Do we have a nomination for that board this evening?
I'm still working on that.
Okay.
I promise I will have that for first meeting in January.
Thank you. We have an Elections Commission opening.
We'll have that answered by the first meeting
Okay.
in January.
And I believe mostly as a matter of information this evening, unless somebody is prepared, the Greer Development Corporation Board of Directors has a opening at the end of this year. Larry Wilson, who has served for a number of years on that board and done so admirably, it will step down at the end of this year. As you see, Mr. Driggers and myself had a chance to sit down with Mr. Wilson. Had a very good meeting in regards to his service to the city and in regards to particularly to the Greer Development Corporation. And he has asked that his position be refilled by someone else. The City of Greer has 3 seats on that GDC board, and we will be looking to fill an at-large position that Mr. Wilson serves in by appointment of council. So if you will, please give consideration to that. It is a extremely important seat that we need to fill. With that, then, we'll move to items of old business. First is the second and final reading of ordinance number 33-2016. This is an ordinance to provide for the annexation of properties owned by LaJardin LLC located at 910 and 940 Brockman McClyman Road by 100% petition, and to establish a zoning classification of R15 for said property. Mr. Pace.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. On November 21st, Planning Commission did hold public hearing in regards to this issue. There were a few citizens did speak in regards to it. I think we satisfactorily answered their questions during the public hearing, and the Planning Commission did vote unanimously to recommend for approval.
Council, on the recommendation of staff, I'll accept a motion to receive.
Move. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Floor is open for discussion. Questions? Comments? Hearing none. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Griffin,
Yes.
Ms. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Dumas,
Yes.
Mr. Best,
Yes.
Ms. Albert, Mayor Danner.
Yes.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you. Council's second item of old business this evening is the second final reading of ordinance number 34-2016. This is an ordinance authorizing the conveyance of any and all interest in certain real properties inside the city of Greer. Any additional or new information from staff in that regard? other than what we gathered this evening?
No, sir.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion that we table this ordinance.
Have a motion? Further discussion? Questions? Comments? Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Airwood,
No.
Mr. Griffin,
No.
Ms. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Dumas,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Ms. Albert,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. In items of new business this evening, we only have one as regards to the Mitsubishi Auto Dealership Development Agreement. Seeking approval of attached development agreement is presented by Reno Deaton.
Mayor and Council, good evening. The proposed development agreement memorializes the opportunity to, in return for annexing this property into the city of Greer, helping to reimburse for the cost of sewer infrastructure, and those terms are outlined in your agreement.
Council will entertain a motion for the purpose of discussion.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Questions of Mr. Deaton? Hearing none. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Airwood,
Yes.
Mr. Griffin,
Yes.
Ms. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Dumas,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Ms. Albert, Mayor Danner.
Yes. I appreciate your time, your attention, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Stand adjourned.